First, reinstall the wiring. Now that it's reconnected, be mindful of the fender and take your assembly and slide it back into place so that this sits on top of here and all of this is flush. Also be sure that this alignment pin goes into this hole when you're pushing the assembly back in place. Now put that 8mm back in here and tighten it down. Now put the short 10mm bolt with your extension back into here. And then put the long 10mm back into this hole. So with all that tightened down, I've gone ahead and just tested out the headlight to make sure that it's working. And check it out, doing the other side was the exact same as the passenger side, and now both lights have matching, awesome looking headlamps that are gonna last for years. So let's get this bumper cover on. The first thing that we're gonna wanna do is move this and lift it back up into alignment. While the bumper is still very loose, come back to this side of the car and make sure you can get this clip over this hook. So with it sitting in there, go ahead and take that long bolt earlier and just thread it into place to hold this there. This corner is probably the most annoying part of this job. With this side held in, go ahead and loosely pull this back into place all the way around so that we can start hooking in this corner. So now the challenge is going to be getting this tab over this and in that seat. Now you might, and just a note about this last corner, which was the second side I installed, that tab is not a lot of fun. So I used a plastic trim tool like this one and just pushed on it to give some pressure, and just after a lot of resistance got this on. Don't give up, you'll get there, your bumper will come back on. So now we're gonna make sure we just reinsert our tabs and push them down. We'll put our bolt, our T30 back here. We'll do the same here and here. Then we'll put our T25s back underneath the car, all 4 of them, and the remaining bolts in the wheel well, and we'll be done. All right, we can see these have been reinstalled, and it's important to note that your bumper cover sits on top instead of it sliding underneath this bottom tray, which is possible. If that happens, just pull this out and make sure that these T25s are put back in nice and tight. There you have it. The old light is out of the car, new ones are in, bumper's on. It took a little while, really didn't get along well with this corner, but I hope this was useful to you. Like I said earlier, this is only for the 06 to 09 95s with the Xenon headlights. If this was helpful, if you did like it, please subscribe. Unless you were the guy that designed those bumper clips, then I really don't care. And if you have any questions, leave them below. I'll also list a link below to everything that you need to do this job. And keep in mind, when you're done with your old light bulbs, recycle them properly. Places like Battery Plus will take these, or if you look up battery recycling in your area, you can figure out exactly what you need to do with them. Thanks again.